Good morning. It's the Call Flow Radio Show, and you're on the air.
It is the Call Flow Radio Show here on WFLO, AM 870. We're streaming online at WFLO.net. And, we do apologize about the Old Farmers. It got recorded over, basically is what happened. I won't say who did it, but let's just say they're not on the mic right now. All right. Other than that, phone lines are open if you'd like to take part in the program. Our number is 434-394-0924. And yes, I threw him under the bus, but I used to do that too when I was the one responsible for putting in the Farmer's Almanac, which I still do. We sort of swap back and forth on that, but I had done that before myself. It's easy to do when you're trying to put in a month's worth of Old Farmer's Almanac. You sometimes erase maybe some of the dates that still are needing to be played. That's why I don't do that anymore. I only put in maybe a week at a time or a day at a time or something like that. Anyway, this day in history as we wait for our co-host here, September 30th. We didn't have an Old Farmers. There you go.
Hello. Testing one. Hey, John. Top of the morning to you,
Mr. Old Farmer himself.
I got some fun facts for today, September 30th.
Okay.
Today I woke up out of bed. Sorry, I'm trying to do Old Farmers, John.
That's all right.
I did not know we had an Old Farmers.
That's because you went so far into it, you recorded over the one for the last day of this month.
Are you serious?
And I noticed it Friday, and I forgot about it until I looked at it this morning.
Well, that's kind of silly. That's a fun, silly.
I had mentioned I had done that before years ago. That's why I don't do a full months all at once, because I'm afraid
you might record over.
Because I've been burned before.
I got you. Well, John, I'm sorry to leave you hanging like that. I had no idea. I feel.
Well, I tried to pull up the Old Farmer's website, seeing if I could, but it was too much questions and click on the answer, and I didn't want to do a whole lot of back and forth, so I just thought we'll just announce that we don't have
Well, John, let's talk about our week, man. You know, I had an eventful week. I don't know about you. I
didn't, so you go ahead. What?
John, come on. You had to have done something this week that was noteworthy in some capacity. Mm-hmm. You're telling me you didn't do it. You just sat home.
Yeah, pretty
much. On a couch. Yeah. Did you watch anything?
Oh, of course.
Okay, well, what did you watch, John?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Zorro. Yeah.
Is it the movie with the lady from the Wonder Years? No. I'm thinking of not Tron. What is that movie? Arnold Schwarzenegger and the...
You're thinking of the second Conan.
Yes.
No.
That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Yeah, no, I watched the old Disney TV show with Guy Williams. Black and white. And so there's a channel that shows those old episodes that I remember watching on the Disney Channel when I was a kid, and that was the show my dad watched when he was a little boy. And yeah, I liked that show.
Okay.
It was a good show.
Very fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
So go ahead. Now you go.
Well, John, let me ask you. Did you
Out in the night when the full moon is bright, is a horseman known as Zorro.
I don't know.
This bold renegade carves a Z with his blade, a Z that stands for Zorro. I could keep going.
No, thank you.
Okay. Zorro, the fox so cunning and free. Zorro, who makes the sign of the Z. See, I've got it committed to memory.
Wow, that's beautiful, John. I commend you. Ring that bell, why don't you? That's a bell-worthy moment.
Now you go ahead.
Well, John, I went to the 5-County Fair, otherwise known as, hey, it smells like a porta potty out here. Wonder what that's about. You know, look, I'll tell you what. Saturday was a very eventful day because I went to the Richmond.
The following statements in no way represent the station here.
Not at all.
Okay.
I went to the folk festival in Richmond, right? You're
going all over the place.
Yeah. Well, this happened Saturday. All right. I went to the folk festival. It was actually kind of fun.
Were there any folk there?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Funny.
Okay.
Ring that bell. Why don't? That's a bell. That's a bell moment right there. Thank you. I went to the folk festival. Very, very. I mean, there was thousands of people there. Big bands, a lot of live music. There was some basket weaving. It was basically just like a commune, almost, just like going to a commune. There was people making clothes and giving the clothes to other people. It was kind of beautiful, right? But I went there and I was like, oh my God, it smells like a toilet around here. I wonder what that's about.
Didn't stop to think that maybe it was you because it smelled like that.
No. It was the porta potties, and it was the fact that it was by the James River, and that place smells. And in the ground, it's been raining there for several days,
right.
And there was a lot of porta potties. It just had that aroma to it, and I was like, ugh. And so, anyways, we went. Me and my girlfriend went, and I had a good time. It was very fun. And then we were like heading home, and we were like, let's go to the 5 County Fair. I was shocked, John, because I went to the 5 County Fair. And I smelt the same thing. It just smelt like a big toilet. Do you have a liner for that? Or not a liner, but a sound effect?
No, I don't. No commode sound effect. Okay. Sorry.
It smelled like a big toilet. That would be a good time for a toilet flushing sound effect.
You may need that for other purposes.
I think so. Yeah. Or the Opie and Anthony car crash. Any one of those, But it was bad. But anyways, yeah. So anyways, it smelled like a toilet out there.
Did you have any funnel cake or anything?
Yeah. No, I didn't have funnel cake, but I did grab a dog from a Pippi's Dog House, or Pippi. I think it's called Pippi's Hot Dogs. It's
Pippi Longstocking? What?
No. There's a food truck, John, around here called Pippi's Dog something. It's a hot dog stand. It's very... Very
you
good.
had a Frankfurter is what you're saying.
I had a Frank, yes. Okay. I had a classic Frank. I did want to mention, though, I was kind of surprised because I was at the 5 County Fair, like I said. And me and Katie, we got the wristband so we can go on any ride however many times we wanted. Mm-hmm. But I was kind of shocked because this is not my first time going on rides, But I did notice... There was a couple of rides, and I'm thinking of the chair swing for one of them was a chair swing. Mm-hmm. And, I locked myself in because I was joking with Katie. I was like, I doubt the guy who's running the ride is even going to check us. So let's just lock ourselves in right now. And then the ride started, John.
Yeah.
Without him even coming by, because every other amusement park I've ever been, the guy makes sure you're locked in.
Checks the restraints.
He comes to every individual.
I paid this guy off not to check your restraints.
I could imagine because if I didn't lock myself in or Katie, we would have been thrown miles away from the 5 County Fair, John, into the woods somewhere.
Well, that would have made news.
And that happened several times, though. That happened several times at several different rides.
That's how much they know that they have safety re-enhanced in these rides.
And I know it can't be take everything with a grain of salt, but how long does it take to set up? 2 days? It can't be that safe. Anything that's set up and prepared in 2 days.
So who forced you on these rides?
No one.
Oh, okay.
No one. It was me. But
power of observation.
Yes.
You could have looked at other people getting on the rides and going, they're not checking the restraints at all. Maybe we shouldn't get on this.
Well, John, I want to live, though. I want to live my life, John.
Doesn't sound like it to me.
No,
you want to be rocketed out.
It could have happened. It could have. It was very close. A couple of times. There was another one called the Scat. And I don't know where they got that name from, but it basically spun you around while you're standing up. But
where you stick to the wall.
Yeah.
Did you?
It didn't look. It was like I could have been flown miles away from here.
But did you do it?
I did.
Oh,
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, but I of course locked myself in. But I think there's a problem with the people running the rides and the security aspect and just safety wise.
They really want you as a spokesperson for these events.
Thank
I can
you.
tell you that. Good morning. You're on the air.
John and Noah, top of the morning.
Good morning, Barry.
How was y'all's weekend?
It was okay. How was yours?
It was quiet, rainy, quiet.
I hear you.
Yep. How was the fair week? Have y'all heard?
Well, Noah was just talking about his experience. He seemed to like it.
Yeah, it was a wild ride. Crazy. bananas. I don't know. Yeah, it was wild.
Did you go, Barry?
No, didn't go at all. My wife has got a severe case of tendonitis in her
boy.
driving leg and foot.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Suffering with that. We hope to get some help with it tomorrow.
Right.
We've got to go to doctors tomorrow and doctors today for therapy, so we're hoping to get some attention for that leg again tomorrow to see if we can further advance the getting well of it for sure. So I'm asking everyone I'm soliciting everyone's thoughts and prayers for her. It is a very, very difficult stage of getting around. Now she's on the cane. I'm off the cane. Now she's on the cane.
All right.
So we just everybody to keep her in your thoughts and prayers. And I understand it was kind of wet and muddy for Fair Week.
I would imagine so.
But anyway, hope everybody's the best. How much rain did y'all get total there at the studios?
Don't know because we don't have to measure it anymore. We're not the authority on that, so
The rain authority.
we don't have the gauge like we used to.
Oh, is that right? I didn't
Yes, sir.
realize that. Oh, well,
Yeah.
I think we've had enough for a while.
Yeah, well, it looks like by midweek we may get a pause.
I hope we do, because it's been 2 weeks since my grass has been cut. So
Right.
either that, I'm going to have to get a bush hog or a goat. But y'all keep up the good work. Enjoy y'all. We love y'all and appreciate all y'all do. And you just do your very best to keep up with things. And I guess Henry will be on tomorrow.
More than likely, yes, sir.
Yeah, more than likely. We always enjoy him, too. And y'all keep up the work. Y'all are the best, and we are grateful to have y'all.
Well, thank you very much.
Take care, John and Noah, and we'll talk again.
You have a good one,
take
Barry.
care.
All right.
All right,
Bye-bye.
bye. All right, Barry Miles.
It was a nice way to break up the fair talk.
Well, it was a good way to sort of segue the fact that you did go and
I did
experience
go.
it. Did you go to the wrestling event?
I did. I
Yes. Tell me about that. How was that?
I didn't sit down. I
you're
only
so
looked
excited.
outside of the building.
You didn't actually go in.
I was watching from the outside of the building, looking in.
Oh.
And it was funny, John, because it was insane. You know, it's wet outside. It smells like a toilet. And then all I hear is boom, 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 just like people hitting the floor. So I was like, okay. I was like, I'm going to see what's happening in here. I pop in, and this is the sight I see. I see a guy with his head in between the ring, like, you know, the ropes on the ring.
Yeah.
He's just like in there, and he's just like tired and sweating. And the other guy's just like doing these like macho moves. He's like, yeah, you know, I'm the best. But then my vision looked at that, and then I like looked beyond them, and what was beyond them was like just a couple of guys in some t-shirts, and then in the middle there was a guy with a suit on, and I liked the guy with the suit on because that made it seem more professional than it actually is. Just like, I think if you have a guy with a suit on anywhere, you seem more professional regardless what you're doing. You could be selling lemonade, but if you have somebody standing outside of a lemonade stand with a suit on, it adds it kind of adds a sort of
Was he the announcer?
No, he was just standing there.
Oh.
But it seemed more professional having him there, you know.
Okay.
So I think my main point is that should be a service. You should be able to rent a guy, per day with a suit on, making your event or whatever seem more professional than it actually is. So that's all I wanted to say about that.
Mm-hmm. Did you check out the livestock?
Yeah. I petted a cow.
Cool. Anything else?
I saw a goat.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I talked to a lady who was making wood furniture. Mm-hmm. She was nice.
Okay.
Yeah. I saw the Mystery Machine, John, like from Scooby Doo.
They actually had that up there?
Yeah.
Wow. Cool.
All right, you're clearly.
You and Shaggy hang out and have a Scooby snack?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
All right, John.
All right.
You clearly have something you want to talk about.
Not really, no.
Okay.
Other than this day in history that you love so much.
There we go.
1938, Munich Agreement signed.
Okay.
Do you know about the notorious Munich Agreement?
Enlighten me, John.
Oh, in which Britain's Neville Chamberlain encouraged Britain and France to appease Adolf Hitler's demands on the hope of preventing World War II
Yeah.
was reached on this day in 1938.
Mm.
And now you know. And don't you feel better about yourself?
Yeah.
1955, American actor James Dean, who became a symbol of the confused, restless, and idealistic youth of the 1950s, died in an automobile crash as he drove to a car rally in Salinas, California. Yep.
Do you like James Dean, John?
Never watched the man in
Rebel
any-
Without a Cause,
No.
East of Eden.
No.
That one other movie he was in, I think it was a Western, maybe.
He only made a few because
He only made 3, as I think. Yeah.
no, I never really had a itch to really watch him.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people thought maybe he would become had he had the chance to be a great actor.
Yeah. I have a poster of James Dean on a motorcycle.
You would, yeah. And I get that. That's good for you. Yeah, let's see. You want to talk about Babe Ruth again? 1927, American baseball player Babe Ruth became the first player to hit 60 home runs in a single season. His record stood until Roger Maris hit 61 in 1961.
Thank God that phone is blinking.
Oh, we'll get back to it in just a bit. Good morning. You're on the air.
Hey, what happened to the old Farmer's Almanac?
Oh, no.
You ask the gentleman to my left here.
No. Caller, why do you have to do this to me? You already know. No, I'm kidding. Are you actually interested in what happened?
Well, I heard already. I just wanted to give you grief.
Oh, I knew it. I knew it. I just, oh boy. Well,
It happens. I won't completely throw you under the bus.
okay,
It does happen.
but you kind of want to throw me.
But now
halfway
you
under
understand
the
why I
bus.
don't do a full month.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. I got a little carried
But
away.
it happens. It happens.
I got a little carried away.
It
there,
happens. It's
you know.
all right.
I was doing so much work, I forgot. I lost track of where I'm at in the month. You know,
It's okay.
it's just
It's all right. I think we'll muddle through somehow.
yeah.
It'll be all right.
Well, nobody will ever know what the old farmer had to say today for his radio report, John.
Probably not. Not in this.
It's lost in history.
Yeah. Well, some other station carries it.
Oh, that's true.
What about tomorrow?
What's that, sir?
What about tomorrow's old Farmer's? Is that going to be played?
What can be
The one
played
tomorrow?
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, we're good for this month coming up.
Yeah.
The only one that got knocked out was the one for today.
Oh, okay.
So we should be good for next month, which will be tomorrow.
Yes. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
I just wanted to torture Noah.
What's that, sir?
I just wanted to torture Noah.
That's okay. He needs some
you've
torturing.
done a fine job of that, and I mean, I'd give you an 8 out of 10 for torturing me about the Old Farmer's Almanac. I most likely will have a nightmare about kicking out the Old Farmer's Almanac. Speaking of nightmares, John, I just remembered I had a horrible nightmare about the radio here last night. Mm-hmm. I had a dream where you were boiling with hate because I did something to the music library. I don't remember what it
I would
was.
be boiling with hate. I'd ream you over the coals.
You were done. You were like, I don't want to hear it. You literally just left the room and.
Well, that'd be me walking away. I wouldn't get upset. I'd just leave.
No, you were upset. You were upset.
I wouldn't.
You were upset in the dream.
But I'd be leaving.
I dreamt that you were upset, Joe.
Never to return. I'm like, okay, it's all yours
You
now.
were so done with me. You were like,
and
beyond
I should have
disappointed.
been. Yeah.
Beyond disappointed.
I don't mind if you flub the old Farmer's Almanac, but
Don't touch your music library. Don't kick out any Chuck. Chuck Berry.
Had I never started on the library, that'd be one thing.
Mm-hmm.
But having to wrestle with it all these years, I wouldn't like that too much.
Some people.
But Chuck Berry can kick out because we don't play any 50s. So
people chisel statues and spend years and years on making a perfect statue. You chisel the music library,
I try.
John. This is your what is it, magnum opus? Is that what they call it?
I think so.
Your life's work, your masterpiece.
Sir, are you still there? Okay, I thought maybe your call dropped out. Can you speak up, sir? Your signal's not
Yeah.
so strong.
What kind of music did you put on the music library in your dream?
He
He likes that stuff that nobody knows.
It's not even anything
Underground.
It's nothing I added. It's something. I think I like deleted the whole music library. I think everything went. Everything was gone. Something happened that was horrible. Very, very, very bad.
That's okay. I'd have put you on the mic and
Yeah.
made you sing songs until I got
Until
all
you
the
got, like,
library
5.
back to where it was.
Yeah. So that would have been the rest of my life, John. What do you say?
Yeah, breaking my heart.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you'd have been, yeah.
I get up to wash my face.
Probably get you a scrub board or something so
Yeah.
you could have some percussion. Yeah, maybe blow into a jug or some.
Yeah. Something. Yeah.
We'd figure something out.
Yeah. Wash band.
Yeah.
What is it called? Those bands that have the washboard. Is there a name for them?
I don't know.
Poor hillbillies making music.
I guess.
Okay.
Can you play the spoons at all? What was that, sir?
At least he didn't remove one of Ron's shows on Saturday.
At least he didn't remove one of Ron's shows.
Yes.
That would have been bad.
Yeah.
I would not have enjoyed that very much. So
I think one time early on, y'all might have accidentally played the wrong Saturday Night Beach Party. It was the same beginning as 1 week before.
That was because it didn't. The one we wanted to have didn't come down or something, so we had no choice but to replay that one.
yeah.
If I remember right, it was an encore presentation, is what that was.
Yeah.
Oh, most of it played. It was just like the first segment from the previous week.
Or it was one of those things where how we get those, they send it sort of like an FTP site kind of thing.
Yeah.
And if you don't kick out the previous stuff, it may not play the right ones, and that was probably one of those ordeals. Yeah, it's all that behind-the-scenes stuff that you get in a routine after a while, and you think, oh, I did that. No, you didn't do that. It happens.
it happens to the best and the worst
And the mediocre.
and the mediocre.
I'm not mad about what happened this morning. I just wanted to give him a hard time.
We
Thank
know.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. If you were actually upset, I don't know how I could ever forgive myself. And I'm being serious. I'm being serious.
You'll get restitution. It should be on tomorrow.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And the rest of the month.
Okay. Well, shame on you, Noah.
You sound like my grandmother.
All right, sir. Well, you have a good rest of your day and call back anytime, all right?
All right.
All right, take care. Bye. All right, just ribbing Noah a little bit.
Growing up, John, my grandmother. Anything
Say shame on you a lot?
Anytime I deviated from my usual behavior, or if I did something that upset or offended her, she would just look at me and be like, "Shame on you, you SOB." And
She would say SOB?
yeah.
Okay.
no, she would
Say the
yeah,
actual
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
I know, kind of intense, especially, since it's my mom's mom. But crazy, yeah.
1924, American novelist, short story writer, and playwright, one of your guys, Truman Capote.
Yes.
Yeah.
Familiar.
Who was perhaps best known for the novel, could you guess it?
I can't think of the name. Is
In
it-
Cold Blood,
In Cold Blood,
1965.
yes.
Was born on this day in
right.
1924.
I watched the movie about him with Philip Seymour Hoffman, my favorite actor of all time. It was a great.
He's
film.
no longer with us, is he?
No, he's not, John.
I didn't think so. 1791.
Oh,
The opera The Magic Flute by Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart premiered in Vienna on this day in 1791. Did you ever watch that movie? I guess it was just called Amadeus. Did you ever see that?
no, I never did
Came
see
out like
Amadeus.
in 84.
Yeah.
You never saw that before?
No.
Well, then, I don't know what to tell you then.
I don't know, man. Yeah, that's
That was a good
weird.
movie, and it's sort of told through. They took some liberty with the actual history in the sense that it's told through another character that's supposedly like his rival, but they really weren't rivals probably in real life.
Okay.
but you'd probably like that film.
Did you like it?
I liked it ever since I was a little kid. It came, like I said, it came out in '84 or something, and I saw it on like HBO way back when I was a kid, and I've always liked that movie. You wouldn't think it's a film I'd like, but it's good.
Interesting.
And it's got good acting in it.
I think most of the films I like, you don't like.
Well, that's par for the course. I mean, that's just the way it is.
Wonder why that is.
Some of us just have different tastes than others.
Yeah. It's that time.
Yes, it is. I was just getting to say. Yep, it's birthday time. It's weather time.
It's weather and birthday
Weather
music
then
time.
birthday time. All right, so we'll do that first.
All right.
And this edition of The Weather is brought to you by the Bank of Charlotte County.
Hello, I'm Stuart Wilborn, manager of the Bank of Charlotte County Loan Office in downtown Farmville. With over 30 years of banking experience, I'm here to help you finance your commercial, agricultural, or personal project. Give us a call at 391-1136 or stop by our downtown office at 216 North Main Street, where you'll find old-school personal assistance with attention to detail. The Bank of Charlotte County, giving you more for your banking needs. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
And for today, it's 80% chance of showers and thunderstorms. A high today expected near 75. Then tonight, it's an 80% chance of showers with a low around 65. Tuesday, it's a 40% chance of showers with a high near 70. Tuesday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 61. And here we get our supposed break in the rain. Wednesday, partly sunny, a high near 77. And then Wednesday night, partly cloudy with a low around 58. Now, of course, this is all subject to change, but looking at it right now, it looks like from Wednesday on, I do not see any rain in the forecast, but you know how that goes. All right, so currently what we've got going on in Farmville is cloudy sky, 68, and the Bank of Charlotte County with branch locations in Phoenix, Charlotte Courthouse, Brookneal, and their loan office in downtown Farmville. The birthday calendar is brought to you by Terry Atkins Wilson, PC.
The law office of Terry Atkins Wilson, PC, is located at 117 North Main Street in downtown Farmville. With deep roots in Farmville and our surrounding communities, Terry and her legal staff specialize in real estate law, wills and trusts, business formations, and collections. Experience and professionalism are extended to every customer in every case. The needs and concerns of every customer are their primary focus. If you have legal needs, contact the law office of Terry Atkins Wilson, PC for a consultation at 434-392-1422.
And with those birthdays for the last day of the month, last day of September, I present Noah Massad.
You present me. I'm a sideshow act.
Yeah.
In a circus.
Yeah.
Presenting the man who can read birthdays, Noah Massage. Yes. Today, September 30th, 2024, we have birthdays, and some more birthdays. Starting off with the birthdays, we have Birdie Cook. Happy birthday, Birdie. Riley Wilkerson. Serenity now!
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah. Serenity Brokaw. We also have Carly Crenshaw. We have two anniversaries. We have Jeff and Nicole Martin, Amy and Mike Goodman, and the final birthday for September 30th is Lakeisha Johnson. Lakeisha Johnson.
All right.
Lakeisha Johnson, turning, of Farmville, in Max Stifle, turning 9 years old.
All right.
So Lakeisha and Max having birthdays today. So happy birthday to everybody out there. Hope you celebrate well and you celebrate right. And if you want to get those birthdays to us, you can email those at birthdays@wflo.net. Or you can email them, you can email them that way, or you can call them in at 434-394-0924. John, back to you.
You're done now. Okay. For the right legal advice, visit Terry Atkins Wilson, PC, Main Street, Farmville.
Yeah, that's right. You got it, John.
Pause for effect.
Good job.
You're welcome. Famous birthdays. We did the local celebs. Now we'll do the other celebs.
I did want to mention the movie Amadeus, though, is a musical, and you've mentioned before.
But not completely.
But it is a musical.
If you count the parts where they show the scenes of the actual opera, but it's not a musical where he starts singing for no reason.
I'm just saying the IMDb...
The hills are alive with the the sound of music. It's
The
not like
IMDb, the music or the movie database, IMDb classifies that movie as a drama/musical. And I did want to just say, when I mentioned that I rewatched Sound of Music, John, you gave me a lot of Shinola.
because that is a true musical.
This is also a musical as well. So I just want to say, haha, shame on you. You got egg on your face, and you've seen a musical before, John.
Because
congratulations, guys, if you want to call up and get...
Because the main character in that movie, like that, does not just break out in song for no reason. That, my friend, is what a musical truly is. So there you go.
Just want to give you a hard
Lick
time, John.
my plate. All right, now.
If you want to congratulate John on watching a musical, you can call in too. So
Anyone that's seen that movie would not agree that it's a musical.
okay, well,
Sorry.
I don't know why the the movie database classifies it as one. That's strange.
You know that anybody can get on those things and type whatever they want.
This one's it's not like Wikipedia. This one's a little bit more.
No, it's the same as Wikipedia, sadly. All right. Singer Johnny Mathis, your boy, turns 88 today. Come Christmas time, you're going to be hearing some Johnny Mathis.
I like Johnny Mathis's Christmas music. I don't have a problem with it.
Well, good.
Yeah.
Because you're going to be hearing it quite often. Here's your fun fact. Honored with a Lifetime Achievement Award at the 2003 Grammys. Your
Wow.
boy, Johnny Mathis,
Yeah.
turning 88 today.
Great.
Barry Williams turned 69. Fun fact, actor Barry Williams had a small part as a music producer in the Brady Bunch movie,
Okay.
which he was part of the actual TV show.
Interesting.
Yeah. He would have been Greg, the oldest son, and you, the youngest one in curls. That would have been you.
Okay. I don't know. I don't watch the Brady Bunch.
I
so
didn't
no
either,
idea.
but unfortunately it was on quite often, so anytime I walked in the living room, it would be on. Old reruns.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's one of those shows I would avoid. Actress, this is one of yours, Fran Drescher,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
the nanny, turned 66. She has a very annoying kind of voice. She talks like that.
Yeah.
She's been around forever. She was actually in the Saturday. What was the John Travolta song? Movie. I'm sorry.
Oh, the dance,
Staying Alive. Saturday Night Fever.
Yeah.
The first film.
Yes.
She's in that.
Interesting.
And does not look any different in that than she does when she finally ended up doing her TV show and all that sort of stuff. The woman hardly ever ages. So she's got that going for her. Mm-hmm. So anyway, she turned 66. And her fun fact, I don't know really. Eric Stoltz.
What was her fun fact?
Something about, I don't know, SAG and whatever. I don't know.
Totally what?
Reelected as SAG FTRA. What is that? AFTRA? What is that? I don't know what that is. President earlier this month. So she's got that going for her, which is nice.
Yeah, that's great.
Eric Stoltz, your boy, actor Eric Stoltz, turned 62. Do you know the fun fact on him that it's probably not here? Because it says has a daughter named Catalina, but that's not his real fun fact.
I don't know. What is his fun fact, John?
His fun fact, as I put this Back to the Future. You've seen this film. Mm-hmm. Who stars in that movie?
The old man, can't think of Doc.
Who is the other guy that stars?
Oh yes,
in the
yes. I'm not good with actors' names.
Michael
John.
J. Fox.
Yes, Michael J. Fox, of course.
He was originally supposed to be in that
That's
film.
terrifying.
So much so
Yeah.
that they actually filmed
Some of it.
scenes, yes. And the only reason he was put in the film was because at that time Michael J. Fox was on the TV show Family Ties, and they would not let him give him the time to go film a movie as well.
So he had to break ties with his family.
No, they didn't let him.
Yeah.
Due to his contract. And then, so they went ahead, and Robert Zemeckis was the director of that film, and he decided, okay, we'll go with Eric Stoltz. And it turned out...
Horrible.
Well, it wasn't happening because Stoltz is more of a... He's not as comedic of an actor as Michael J. Fox, which is what Zemeckis wanted. And so they actually filmed some scenes with him. A couple of months, I would say. Something like that. And finally, Zemeckis said he went to the movie production company and just said, look, I can't. We got to get Fox
Michael,
in here.
yeah.
So they made a deal with whoever the production company was that was doing Family Ties. And so Michael J. Fox would film Family Ties during the day and then would be driven at night to go film Back to the Future. Basically, that's I don't know, that he was
16-hour day.
Yeah, he was put through the ringer on that deal. But he knew that was the movie that was going to make him a star, and it pretty much did.
Yeah.
Because before that, you'd see him a lot, but it was always on television, whether it was the TV show that he did or TV movie type things.
It really did cement his name as a real actor.
Pretty much, or at least a comedic actor, because he had made the movie Teen Wolf just before. And, of course, that movie was nothing near to what Back to the Future ended up being as far as, the way people remember. Now, people remember it fondly, but here's the interesting thing. It was kind of like a B film. Mm-hmm. Back to the Future takes off. That movie was put on the shelf, but when Back to the Future went crazy and everybody, let's release this Teen Wolf film we did. Mm-hmm. And then that takes off because of the coattails of Back to the Future. But what's funny is when he was making Teen Wolf, I read this somewhere, Michael J. Fox said where they were filming Back to the Future was pretty much on the same lot or pretty close to where, and he was looking over there going, man, I wish I was making that film. Mm-hmm. Dreams do come true.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Not all the time.
Yeah.
Do you know actress Monica Bellucci?
Yeah. What is she playing, John?
I know the name.
The name does sound familiar.
Yeah, I've seen her and stuff, but I can't think of anything right off the top of my head. 59. She turns 59.
Okay.
She's been in a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Jenna Elfman. Do you know that actress?
Know the name again?
52. She's more of a comedic actress.
Okay.
So, I didn't read the fun fact on Monica. Can speak multiple languages, including Italian, English, and the French.
That's a hard one. I've heard.
Oui,
It's a lot about how you say it, and not really what you're saying. It's the attitude.
Yeah.
What is evil? Something like that.
Right. And your fun fact for Jenna Elfman has appeared as a guest judge on So You Think You Can Dance. I did not even know that there was a show called that.
Are you serious? It's a very famous show.
Well, tell us about it.
It's a show where people dance, and
I thought that one show was all about was it Dancing with the Stars or whatever that show was? That's the only.
It's similar.
Okay. Actress, I don't know about this one. Marion. Don't you usually pull up the birthdays and look at this with me?
Yeah, Marion Cotillard.
Thank you.
My guess.
48.
Turns 48. Yeah.
What's her fun fact?
Oh, John, are you sure?
Yeah,
you want me to okay. Are you sure?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, it says Lacey Chabert attends Christmas Con.
No. The fun fact from Marion.
Oh, sorry. Fun fact: first French actress to win an Oscar for Best Actress. That's
Now you can read about Lacey.
No.
Chabert.
No.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Well, I remember her from that TV show.
Lacey or the other?
Lacey.
Oh, okay.
She was like the youngest sibling. Oh, man, I don't remember the show now. It was on Fox. It had a bunch of nice-looking girls. Nave Campbell was on it. Mm-hmm. Jennifer Love Hewitt was on it. And Lacey was on it. And it was an interesting show. Party of Five. It finally came to me.
Look at that.
Finally came to me.
Finally. After a light year.
I didn't know this. Voiced Supergirl in an episode of the animated Harley Quinn series.
Ah, that's a fun fact.
41. Wow.
Amazing.
She seems so much younger than me when I used to watch that show, but she really isn't. Not that much younger. Actress. Come on. Angie Dickinson is 92.
This is actor.
I know, but when I look at her, it's actress.
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
Policewoman was her TV show.
Okay.
But she was also in a bunch of movies as well. Was in a Burt Reynolds movie.
James Bond movie, maybe?
No, Angie Dickinson was not in a James Bond
Dress
film.
to Kill. She played in Dress to Kill.
Okay.
You ever see that movie?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No. Keep going.
She also played in The Last Challenge from 1967.
Yeah.
Point Blank, also from 1967.
Yes. Good movie. That's a good one.
Okay.
That's the one with Lee Marvin, right?
Did Lee Marvin? Yeah, he played in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Good movie.
Yeah. Rio Bravo.
Great
movie. Good one.
That's right,
That's
Pilgrim.
right. Hey.
John Wayne.
Yeah.
Walter Brennan.
Yep.
Dean Martin is even in that film. He plays Dude.
Wow. Okay.
He's the drunk, but he's good with a gun.
Yeah.
Great film.
He's good with a gun because he can see double.
Interesting enough, that's one of Tarantino's favorite films.
Ah.
He's gone on record as saying.
Interesting.
I saw Rio Bravo as a kid at my school, of all things, back when I was in elementary school. And they used to do this thing where they would run movies in the cafeteria, and if you paid whatever, $1
$5.
or whatever, I don't think it was that steep, you get to go watch the movie. But they actually showed this in the evening when it wasn't like a school day. Typically, it was like later that evening, and I remember my dad going and taking me. Rio Bravo is one of the films they showed. And I didn't quite understand it at the time, but so much. But I liked what I was seeing. So I kept watching it through the years, and that's a good one. That's probably one of Wayne's better films. If somebody asked me what would be my favorite Wayne film, I'd definitely go with that one. The Searchers probably too, something like that. But
You know, John, I think you should start a new segment on Call Flow.
about John Wayne.
No. Where you bring in a list of all the Western movies you've seen, and you give recommendations, like each week, once a week.
It's the Western Roundup.
The Western Roundup. And you give a movie, you suggest one, you talk about it a little bit, you give a little hype. Call in. If you like that idea, let people know, let us know.
Now, we got enough with your show. We don't need any more talking about stuff, I don't think. But let's see.
Let's take that call.
Let's take this call.
Yeah.
Good morning. You're on the air.
Good morning, people. I agree. It should be like John's Western Picks or something.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah,
Is this movie okay at the OK Corral?
Yeah.
This movie is A-OK.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In that voice, exactly. We can give you a little whiskey bottle, too, and you can wear a cowboy hat and some boots.
Wow.
How many spittoons are we going to give this one?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. I give it 3
Is that
spittoons.
good? Is that good?
Yeah.
Is it 3 out of 5 or?
I don't know.
3 out of 10? That's going to be a long time. I hope it's not 3 out of 10.
Oh, my gosh.
How are you, sir? Are you still in the state of Virginia, or are you in Maryland? Where?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. You know what's crazy? And yesterday morning, I woke up laughing my butt off.
About what?
Okay. Well, the thing is, I must have slept funny.
Did your arm fall asleep or something, or?
No, didn't get it.
You
It
slept
was
funny.
supposed to be.
You slept funny.
You slept
Oh,
funny.
you mean? Oh, it's like saying I slept like a baby. I wet the bed,
Yeah.
kind of thing.
I
Oh,
must have slept funny.
yeah. I got you. Sorry,
He
I
was hilarious when he was asleep. No, good.
He's a sleeper.
You got to see this guy asleep. He can really get a party going.
Okay.
Sorry. All right.
Oh, my goodness.
Did you attend the Five County Fair or the folk festival that our boy Noah went to?
I did not.
Oh,
I did not, man. I passed them up.
okay.
Both of them. That's a wow.
Yes, but I did read, and they had the Reader's Choice, the best of,
Yeah.
and I noticed that you two were in the best local DJs,
That's-
1 and 2.
I don't believe that.
I don't believe that for a second.
That's a joke, but funny.
What paper was that?
I don't even think it's a selection.
Okay.
Uh,
Good try though.
so
I wanted to believe. I wanted to believe that was true.
it sounded like it. You
It
really
a little
worked
bit.
out,
Yeah.
There was hope in his eyes.
Yeah.
Now the hope is gone. And I cherish. Did you listen to Noah's interview the other day with the local
Well,
talent?
John, he didn't probably.
Well, we don't know unless we ask.
Let's ask him. Right? But I don't want him to feel pressured to say he did when he didn't, because we're going to ask him about it, and then he's going to be like, "Oh, I don't remember that part," and then it's going to be like, "Oh no."
Noah can't take no for an answer, I guess. I don't know.
No, we'll call her. Answer if you want, but don't feel like you have to.
Are you guys done? Can I jump in?
Yeah. Noah doesn't let anyone talk.
What day was it? Because I am a regular listener.
Thursday, wasn't it?
Yes, Thursday.
So were you with Chris?
No, this would have been him in the afternoon.
Oh no, I didn't catch that. I was I was traveling around. I think I went to Maryland that day.
Oh, okay. I know you go back and forth to Maryland quite a bit.
Yeah, I just went for the day. My van crapped out on me, so I had to unload it. Oh, yeah.
So what'd you do this weekend? Just some manual labor, or did you take it easy? What'd you end up doing?
I was a bum, and then Sunday it was a football day, so I cooked and did football.
Now, are you the Ravens fan?
Yes, sir.
And they played last night?
Yeah, they played Buffalo. Buffalo come to Baltimore.
And they were beating them when I went to bed. Did they end up winning?
Yeah, it was still like, what was it, 35-10?
Oh, okay, so they really beat them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And Buffalo was undefeated. So
right, they were. You're right.
Yeah. So praise the Lord.
You think the Ravens got a shot this year?
If they play like they did last night, heck yeah.
Okay.
If we go in and out, for some reason we fall apart if they are in the second half. And
that's the weird thing about the NFL. Teams can start off hot and then completely drop it by the latter part of the season.
Yeah.
Cowboys tend to do that quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God! So you're a Cowboy fan?
Used to be.
Do you think they brought back Ezekiel so he could just retire there, or did they? They
must have still owed him money on his contract, that crazy contract they gave him from some time back. I don't know what. Jerry likes to do things on the budget. He doesn't want to overpay anybody, and then when he does, it's wasted. I don't know how to explain it. His business, ideas are really. I don't know. Jerry used to be pretty slick. I don't know. I don't want to waste time talking about it, but so much. But let's just say, I think he's lost a step or two.
Yeah, I think that one of the big issues was he decided to become a general manager.
Oh, it hasn't been good for the last 30 years, roughly.
Yeah, like letting a politician run the wars. So it's just like, let the people that know do it.
Yeah, I'd go along with that.
But did you guys catch this law? I think they voted it down, and they just gave it out a boot that automobile drivers, if there's somebody that is exceeding 10 miles above the speed limit, you're supposed to beep at them.
Hadn't heard that one.
Oh my gosh! I think it just passed through, and I think it hit the news just because it was so.
I tend to do it because people are going too slow. That's one of my, especially at a light. I'm starting to really trying to understand why people, when the light goes green, they still ponder: should I go or should I not?
Should I stay or should I go?
Right.
Yeah.
Especially if it's like a left turn kind of light kind of thing. It's like, I don't know if I should go, but it's the green arrow. Everything's okay.
I can't tell you how many times I've counted like 1,000, 2,000,
yeah,
and a car zooms right through the red light on their side, or right through my green light.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, if I would have started up, I'd be. They would have broadsided me.
Now I will do that. I will point. I'll point at them, and then I'll point at the light as I'm turning. Like, I have the green arrow. What are you doing?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we're having a little bit of a dropout issue with the phones. It could be because, I don't know, but I've been noticing it all morning. Yeah. But I can hear you pretty good. I'm just letting you know that we're having a little bit of a dropout issue with the phones. Could be through all the saturation of rain. I don't know. Who knows what it is? But all right. Well, was there anything else you'd like to add?
I wanted to. Let's see.
Had you heard about this thing, Noah, about honking at people going
No, not at all. That is bananas, though. You shouldn't squeal or rat out on your fellow drivers.
Heck with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was at a since you guys are into music, at a bike festival, mountain bike festival, back in the. Oh gosh, I don't know. It was years ago, and somebody was playing this bluegrass music, like really heavy, deep bluegrass.
Yeah.
And like who in the heck it was a song that they recorded, but it was AC/DC. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is no. Did you pick up the CD? So it's a whole CD of AC/DC and bluegrass, and the story as to why it had been created, and evidently somebody dropped a AC/DC CD in the back of Woods, and it was messed up, so these people decided to play it.
Yeah.
And it was so messed up that they couldn't, I guess, understand all the music end of it.
Right.
So they put their own music to it, and it just come out to be bluegrass. And it's kind of fun. You have to be in the mood for it.
Yeah, I'm aware of it. I'm aware of it, but I never had the disc. But yeah, I think I may have even played it at one station I worked at, like a country station, and I would be on at night, and so I would, like on Friday nights, kind of like I do Friday evenings here, I was playing more up-tempo country music, and I would throw in a silly thing like that every once in a while. I'm trying to remember the band that was Hasty Dixie or something. I can't remember what the name of the band was.
Yeah, Hayshed.
Or something like that.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
And, they would do, like, covers. But that was a thing there for a while where these bluegrass bands would get together and put these CDs out, and they would be doing, like, tributes to these rock bands. And so AC/DC obviously was that. Van Halen even had something like that where they did, and David Lee Roth supposedly did some vocals to a couple of the songs. He even he promoted it on one of the I don't know if it was Jay Leno. It was something like that, because I remember him going out there. I think he performed it as well as talked about it. So it was a thing that was happening there for a while, probably in the 2010s or earlier than that, something like that.
Oh, it was Simon and Garfunkel, and it was what is it? Like Hello Darkness, My Old Friend. What's the name of that song?
Sound of Silence.
Yeah.
Yes, and the Disturbed had done their version of it.
Oh.
And man, it sounded so good. It's like
I cannot
oh man.
With an itty bitty waist and a round thing in your face.
I love this.
You get sprung, 'cause you noticed that what was stuff. You pull that tight.
Oh, I love that. Noah doesn't, he's very you should see the discomfort on Noah's face right now as I played that. That was worth the price of admission.
Well, John, you were desecrating a sacred not only band, but
first of all, I didn't put it together. I didn't do it.
A song that defined a whole generation of people, John. Is it the Snake song?
I don't know.
Right.
Best event of weekend was Pig Roast for Habitat.
That was a great one.
Did you go to that?
I was unable to make. I was bouncing around like a ping pong ball, John. You know?
Oh. You were?
Yeah.
Well, Danny Husky must have went, because he's
nice.
He just texted me that was the best event of the weekend. So we'll have to have Danny at some point tell us all about that. Well, sir, I guess we'll
say shalom.
Yeah, farewell and all that good stuff. And you can call back anytime and have a great rest of your day.
Thank you, man.
All right.
Peace be with you, sir.
All right, bye.
All right. Did want to mention, John, real fast while we have time, the Farmville Now, the event calendar for the Farmville area is coming out very soon. You can still sign up with your email address for a chance to win $500, 500 big ones, or 500 Benjamins, whatever you prefer. And you can receive the Farmville Now weekly newsletter by signing up as well. Contest runs through October 5th, and the announcement of the winner is going to be on the Call Flow morning show of October 7th. So just be on the lookout for that. I mean, it's a really, really great value.